Okay, welcome back. This is Mr. Hassan's Maths channel. I'm now answering question number 20 from the specimen paper of the new syllabus 2025. This is paper 2 from the 0580 non-calculated paper. We have a question here about variation. And here we have a question about inverse variation. Now sometimes they give us a question in words where they would say y is inversely proportional, in this case to the square root of x. That's how they could write this, right? So it could be written in words, y is inversely proportional to the square root of x, which we then understand, you know, this is the algebraic notation for it. This is a proportional sign. 1 over the square root of x means inversely proportional to. So you should understand how to get this written down from the words and what this actually means. Now when you have proportion or variation, okay, we want to make an equation out of this proportion or this variation. So when you have inverse variation, you put y equals k divided by that thing, like the square root of x. If it was directly proportional to, like it was y is directly proportional to the square root of x, we would write y equals k times the square root of x. But when it's inversely proportional, put k over the square root of x. Okay, so that's the difference between inverse and direct proportion. Now, what we need to do first is we need to find the value of k in order for us to proceed. So the value of k is found by taking the pair of values that they gave us when y equals 8, x equals 4, and replacing those values inside this equation. So 8 equals k over the square root of 4. Okay, replace x with 4. Remember, this means a positive square root, so it's 8 equals k over 2. So therefore we can say k is equal to 2 times 8, which is 16. Okay, and so now we can say our equation becomes y equals 16 over the square root of x, and they ask us to find y when x is 49. So we say y equals 16 over the square root of 49. So y equals 16 over 7. The square root of 49 is 7. Asking for the positive square root of 49, that's equal to 7. So you end up with y equals 16 over 7. You can leave it like that, that's perfectly fine. If you wanted to write it as a mixed number, you could say 2 and 2 over 7 if you want, but that's fine. No need to do that unless they tell you to write it as a mixed number. As long as this, you know, you cancel out any common factors. So there's the answer for question number 20. It's all about variation. Okay, very similar to the previous syllabus. Just be careful that you understand the notation and you understand how to set this up from the words if they give you as a worded problem. So, you know, that concludes question 20. Other questions from this particular paper that this question is from, the specimen paper, can be found in the playlist over here. Other questions from the topic of variation from this new syllabus can be found in the playlist over here. Playlist over here will give you questions from the old syllabus of variation, which the questions are basically the same, and you can subscribe to the channel by clicking on this link. Thank you for watching and see you soon.